What's up, you guys? It's Brandi. Thank you for tuning in to my channel. Today we're going to be continuing the foundation series with a drugstore foundation. Now before we get into this whole demo review video, I want to briefly talk about what's been happening on YouTube. Now I'm seeing a lot of YouTubers that I actually follow and subscribe to talking about like losing followers and things like that. And I wasn't sure what they were talking about at first, and I was like, you know what, let me go look at my analytics and see if it's happened to me. And lo and behold, like there's one day where it's a huge dip, like I lost a few hundred subscribers, and I think YouTube has like unsubscribed people and you just don't know. So definitely take a moment, like right now, if you're watching this on a smartphone, if you're on your computer and things like that, and look below at the little red button. If there is a red button, it will say like subscribe. If it doesn't say subscribed or anything like that, then you guys are not subscribed, and I want to say go ahead and click it again so you can be notified and things like that. And also YouTube has made it where like next to the subscribe button there's like a little bell, and you have to click on that in order to have my video pop up in your newsfeed and for you to be notified when I upload a video. So just go ahead and click the subscribe button and also click the notifications button so you guys will not miss out on any of my future videos. And for those of you who are new to this video, my foundation series and things like that, hopefully you will want to go ahead and click that subscribe button by the end of this video or right now, you know, if you think that there's going to be something here that you want to see, because I do develop a lot of different content, mostly beauty related and lifestyle and things like that, but I am trying to expand it a little bit more, and I'm always looking for like suggestions of things that you guys want to see, so definitely leave them in the comment section below. Okay, now that all of the administrative stuff is out of the way, we're going to talk about the foundation we're reviewing today. So the foundation that I picked up is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Makeup Foundation. Now this has been on the market for a while, and I don't know why I haven't picked it up, because I've heard a lot of people talk great things about this, and I don't know, maybe it's something just about like drugstore foundations, the fact that this has been around for a while. I was like, will you guys even want to see a review on this? But I actually wanted to try it out. So I picked mine up in my local Target. I think it was around $7 and something, like up the regular amount for affordable drugstore products. So no more than $7.99 in my Target. They have like a specific range for just cool, they have one for warm, and they have one for neutral, I think. So if you figure out what your undertones are, and I am going to do a video on that, on how to kind of like look at your skin and determine your undertones, your shades, so you can figure out how to go and find foundation. I don't really feel like there's a foolproof way for you to find the perfect foundation shade for you, because I'm still struggling here, but I'm just going to tell you guys what it is that I do to find my shade. So I'm on the L'Oreal website right now, and I'm seeing that they have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 4, 32 shades. So what it says is with patented color technology, True Match makeup precisely matches your skin's tone and texture and coordinates perfectly with True Match powder, blush, and concealer. It's formulated with precise match technology so you can control coverage and fine tune it. Ultra pure formula contains no oils, fragrances, or pore clogging fillers, so all you see is beautiful, radiant, flawless skin. And it says it's supposed to be SPF 17. The finish is supposed to be natural. The coverage is supposed to be light to medium, and it's supposed to be for all skin types, and it's 1 fluid ounce, and as you guys can see, it doesn't have a pump. Oh my gosh. I'm also going to be using the concealer from the L'Oreal True Match line. I've already been using this for a minute now, and I think it's actually decent. So I got this in the shade medium deep, and it's W6, 7, and 8. So I'm assuming if you have the foundations for any of those numbers, like 6, 7, or 8, that this is supposed to be really great for you. So I've already primed my skin. I am kind of like sweating a little bit because these lights are hot, so forgive me if I have to wipe off a little bit of sweat. So as usual, I am going to be using 2 different beauty tools to apply the foundation. I'm going to use my beauty blender on one side and my Morphe M439 brush on the other side, just so you guys can see how it applies and if there's more coverage. So let's go ahead and pop it open. And it's very runny. So yeah, I guess it would probably be a little bit light to medium. So on this side, I'm going to use the beauty blender and just dab it on. Now I feel like I need to go like and add more, since it's supposed to be like light to medium coverage. I kind of want at least medium coverage. It's definitely warm, that's for sure. But I think it does match my neck. My face is a little bit lighter than my neck, like a lot of us, so I knew it was going to be darker a little bit on my face. Now this is just with one coat on this side, and I am seeing that it probably is like that light to medium. I feel like I added a little bit more than people normally would if they wanted light coverage, but it does give me a natural finish for sure. It's like not much radiance, but just a hint of radiance to it. So I'll definitely agree with that. So now going in with my Morphe brush, let's blend it out. Now I don't really need that much, so I'm gonna kind of dab the excess off on this paper towel because I feel like it's a bit much and the brush isn't soaking it up as much as the Beauty Blender would, or did. Okay, so this is what this side is looking like with using the brush, and you guys know this is kind of like my troubled side because I have more acne scarring and stuff like that. I feel like I have about the same coverage on this side. I just didn't have to use as much foundation to build it up to the same coverage as this side. So I actually like both. I like the Beauty Blender and also the brush as well. So I think the shade is actually a really good match for me. So I'm going to go and finish the rest of my makeup and then come back and let you guys know what I feel on it. So I'll be right back.
I'm gonna throw my memories away. Now I feel I'm done, and I am cursed by every day till my time is gone.
Okay, you guys, I'm back. I've now finished the rest of my face and also thrown on a little unit that I have been playing around with for a minute. This is the Brazilian Kinky Curly Hair by Her Hair Company. I've already done an unboxing video on this hair, but this is my first time like showing it on camera. I am already doing a tutorial video on how I made the unit, so I'm not sure if that's going to go up before this video. If it does, I will link both of those videos at the little eye on either of these sides, and also try to link it in the description box below for you guys to check it out if you like it. But don't look at it too closely because I'm still trying to work out, you know, this lace frontal hairline that's not looking the most natural, but I still wanted to rock with it today. So back to the makeup. I feel like this foundation, it looks super natural. I would definitely use this for like an everyday look, and that's what I tried to go for today with a massive amount of highlight. Minus that, everything else is like a really natural look to the face. I didn't put on lashes or anything like that, and I tried to tone it down with the whole contouring. Also, I showed you guys a little clip of me using the concealer that goes with the same line, the True Match line, and I really do like this concealer a lot. I've been using it lately, and especially for like a natural look to your skin, because it doesn't give you like a wow pop of like super highlighted underneath the eyes. And I like the undertones of this also. I find that with the True Match line, especially with this right here where it has the warm, cool, and neutral, that it's like really spot on because I have warm undertones to my skin, and so this is perfect for that. Even with me just applying it, you can see like the golden and the yellow undertones of it, and it covered up my dark like under eye area, but still leaving it that natural feel to it. And it's also really hydrating because I do find like my under eye area gets a lot drier than the rest of my skin. So when applying this, it's like a nice creamy consistency to it, and even when putting like my setting powder on top of it, it doesn't leave it chalky. Now with the rest of my face, because this is a liquid foundation, I did set the rest of it with a translucent powder, just really lightly dust it because I feel like if I don't, it will transfer. But overall, I tried to keep like my entire look super simple, and it is a really natural finish that it gives to your skin. So I did highlight, like over highlight a little bit because I love my highlight. And I also didn't do lashes or anything like that because I wanted this to be like a really natural look, and I feel like I accomplished that. So anyway, I'm gonna wear this for the rest of the day. It is now 12:06 p.m. so I am gonna check back in with you guys probably just tonight. I'm probably not gonna do like a midday check-in or anything like that. So I will see you guys at the end of the night. Okay, you guys, I'm back. It's now the end of the night. As you can see, I've had a slight wardrobe change. I threw the wig off and I even changed my shirt and stuff like that before going out earlier today. It's now 9:25 p.m. so I've had this foundation on I think for about 9 hours, or at least 9 hours, because I put it on, I put it on around early noon today. So I just have to say, looking at my skin right now in the mirror, it looks amazing. Like, I really like this foundation. It still looks super natural. The foundation did not oxidize at all today, and I am just happy to like see that I don't have any type of shine on my face. This foundation doesn't even claim to be like keeping you matte all day or anything like that. It just says all day wear. Now, I don't really have oily skin, so I'm not sure how this would perform on someone who has really oily skin. For me, I have more so combination skin, so it just depends on the day and what moisturizers I use and things like that. If you guys were close up on my skin, you would also see that I am slightly getting a little bit of like indentations, or the makeup is settling a little bit into these smile lines, but it's definitely not as bad as I've seen it with some other foundations before. And I still stick by the fact that if you have dry skin, you definitely want to make sure you use a nice thick moisturizer underneath this foundation, just because how it ends up setting on the skin, the finish of it, it's supposed to be a natural finish, which I do agree with, but as the day has gone on for me, my skin has been a little bit on the dry side, so I am noticing that it's looking more like a matte finish as opposed to a natural finish, just from it sitting on my skin all day. My forehead, as you guys can see, even in the earlier clips today, I have no problem with the lines on my forehead. It's not settling in there at all, so that's like amazing. I do still stick by the fact that it is a light to medium coverage. I feel what I have right now, like how much I put on, is more so of the medium coverage, but it still looks natural. I think this and the Maybelline are the two drugstore foundations that I've tried out thus far that actually matches my skin tone the best, with the undertones and everything. Also, I want to quickly talk about the concealer that I use, even though this isn't really supposed to be part of the review, but I don't have any, well, I have slight creasing underneath my eyes, but it's definitely not as bad as I have experienced with some other under eye concealers. So I still feel like that one is an amazing concealer to use, because it definitely kept it hydrated under there, even with me setting it with a powder. I still have, like, all of my face is still highlighted in the same areas, and I didn't experience any cakiness with the highlighter on top of the foundation. So I'm really liking both of these products a lot. They're both super affordable, and you can find them in so many different places. I would have to say, overall, both of these products get 2 thumbs up from me, but I'm more interested in knowing what you guys think about these products. How do they look on my face? What do you feel about the foundation shade, the finish of it, and all of that? And also the concealer as well. Are these products that you will be spending your money on the next time that you go to the drugstore or Target or Walmart, all of those different places? So that is pretty much it for this foundation review. If you guys enjoy these types of videos, make sure you go ahead and give it a thumbs up and show your girl some love. If you are not yet a subscriber, go ahead and click that subscribe button. And until next time, I will see all of you beauties later. Bye.